Tell me the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, why bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden Glove.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Tampa Bay Rays went home with a walk-off against the Athletics, 4-3. The Mariners grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 6-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Red Sox grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 2-1. The Yanks held their opponent to just 2 hits as they blew out Baltimore, 9-0. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-0. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-0. Julian Fernandez got his first career win, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassitt gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there and records the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 31.
And now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Low for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Mountcastle is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Again, another foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Andrus. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. John Means gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Elvis Andrus is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next to hit, Matt Chapman. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
The left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate. Two balls, no strikes.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 5 homers and 11 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And there's out number 2. Ready now is Freddie Galvis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Lifted down the line in left, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Here's the 2-1.
Track down 2-2. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. The 3-2. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he falls behind. 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Stewart is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate, here is Ramon Laureano. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bottom of the second here with no score. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Yep, that ball went out.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
In now for the O's, Rio Ruiz. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting up.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Yomer Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, down.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And it's fouled away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Piscotty, base runner at first with 1 out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first.
That's
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fouled off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Oakland. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now into the box is Cedric Mullins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at that with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moreland is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in once again is Matt Chapman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pat Valentine.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's another 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got this shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Athletics.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in next, Mitch Moreland struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a pool.
So now here is Rio Ruiz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ruiz stands at second with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So next to hit is Cedric Mullins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the count will be full. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
At the plate now is Ryan Mountcastle. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 1 and the A's nothing. And stepping in, Sean Murphy. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Outside, that's the ball.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Sean Murphy sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Elvis Andrus, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Cue shot here out toward short. And there are 2 away now.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in will be Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey! 0-1
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. So here's Trey Mancini. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pat Valaika. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Keeps fighting them off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now another 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Adam Kolarek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
21. Adam Kolarek.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Olson leads off first with one away. To short. Fielded by Galvis. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A's go quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. First pitch of the AB now.
Pull, that's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hits this one hard the other way. Chapman brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next up, Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And now a pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Get down, 1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Little tapper down the first baseline. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First offering, Sean Murphy is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
One and one. Here it is.
No, that's down.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. He's set the 3-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
And now in the box, Tony Kemp. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. In his career against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Seth Brown will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 15, Seth Brown.
Lou Trevino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up is Cedric Mullins. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now here's the first offering. Hit hard, but Andrus is right there to take it at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. And now here is Ryan Mountcastle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Popped him up. Andrus is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Pitch coming, here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ramon Laureano waits on deck. That misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? One there on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is how you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Striding in is Mark Canha. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back in standing. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Seth Brown, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Slider laid off for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Sanchez is there. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. The A's strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Pat Valaika. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Mancini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He grounded out last time up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in is Rio Ruiz. He bounced out last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The set and the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Sergio Romo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. To the plate now, Pedro Severino. Down the left field line and deep. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Kemp is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 man left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Baltimore's out in front 4-1. Cesar Valdez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set and the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini will range to its left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball 1.
2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Baltimore Orioles earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Sean Armstrong gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Cesar Valdez wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.